Hello everybody and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated Minecraft server realm. I'm just over here at the old fish farm having a bit of a fish about it, if you will. I just went fishing for the last couple days. What I've been doing, well, I say last couple days, what I've been doing is, since creating the iron farm that's over there, can you see it? It's right there actually, I think. But since I've done that, I've been spending the evenings going to bed, naturally, but while I've been asleep, I've been feeding my villagers, and whilst feeding my villagers, coming over here and doing the fish farming. So I've accumulated quite a few levels, as you can see, and I've already cleaned out all these chests. I thought I might have had some things left, but in the process, I've gathered a whole bunch of bows and a whole bunch of rods, and it's gotten to the point where I feel spoiled, so I don't even pick up the rods or the bows anymore. I just have these many ready to go, some with mending, some with lore, unbreaking, and then the big guys, like these guys are ready for unbreaking 3, luck of the sea, all of those. So if I need another fishing rod, I can put it together, but this guy's been making it so far, and then my backup guy, I just need to, add a lore 2 to it, I think, to make it just as good, and a luck of the sea 2. Can you get luck of the C3? I don't know. Anyways, in the meantime, I've been gathering all of these books, bows, and more fishies. So now, these books I'm going to use for different things. They're all gone from there, so I'll use that for something else now. And I've been into the nether and I found some magma blocks. I've grabbed those up and some soul sand. Here's some extra raw fish, because obviously spending all those trips over there has given me way more fish than I need. So right now I have a little XP farm here for me. So if I ever need, for some reason, to get if I ever need food on the fly, I can just grab it. But if I ever need to get a few extra levels real quick, I can just reach up there and bing, 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 and then get that all done. But so I've been doing that, fishing, in between fishing, coming over here, feeding the villagers. They've been procreating, and I have gotten more villagers. Now, up until this point, I've had 2 batches of 4 already. So there's 8 villagers, 9, 10 actually, because I had a couple extra. There's about 8 to 10 villagers over in the iron farm already, and then these guys came about. And this is the first time where I've had special white coats, and huzzah huzzah, it's also a cartographer. Now I kind of want to keep the cartographer, even though I'm pretty sure I could get another one to spawn. So I was thinking I might come down here and turn this into a sorting kind of thing. Make it the Organiz-O-Tron 8000 or whatever. Just make it so that I have all of my villagers come out here, and instead of this being the place where they're going to be funneled one way or the other, it'll be the other way, and that way I will be able to, what I'll do is I'll have them funnel this way, all of them funnel that way, and then go into a long, extended chamber that goes back this way. I'm not sure how far. Maybe to this point. I don't know. These are all like empty chambers I've just lit up. And then make it a big roundabout. Roundabout! I'll be a roundabout! And then the ones I want to keep, I'll have like a little piston thing here that'll be like, okay, piston flow water that way, and they'll flow back into the system and keep cycling around. But if I want to keep one and separate them out, he'll go over this way and then into this bad boy. And I'll use him at the iron farm, or use the nether to transport him to other places around camp. For example, let's say that I wanted to have a bunch of all the scientists and cartographers and librarians, and I wanted them at a giant library. And I built that library, over here. Right, so I had a giant tower library thing. So I could just transport them via the nether hub up to there. So that might be something to do. But I also kind of want to have this a shoppable place also, so, we'll see what we do. But I think I'm going to go ahead and dig it out anyways. I'm kind of in the mood for some mind-numbing stuff. So I'm going to dig this space out and see what it looks like. And maybe start building that little channeling system I was talking about. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just go ahead and load them right in. Whatever I decide to do, you'll find out soon enough. All right, so that's a nitwit, I believe they're called, from way back in the day. Yeah, you can see it through there. Look at that. So I'm going to separate them out, and I've taken the liberty of kind of getting a little section prepared to do just that. I've cleared out this space. Voila. And I've decided that I'm going to probably just use this edge here as the wall that you can see out of, and then all of this in here will be enclosed so that like this inner workings can stay as it is, for the time being. I'm going to transfer all of these guys out, but what it's going to be is this water line will just keep coming this way. It'll be a simple one where you have a bunch of blocks in a row, for example. Beep, boop, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you have a water stream, and it's going to flow along, and then I'm going to put a signpost up, which you've seen in the past. I guess I could do, oh man. And then I will put another water bucket down. So the guys will come along and kind of stop in that one block where the signpost is, but then the next guy will come along and push the first person, the preceding person, and they will go on their merry way, and they'll go down and around, and they'll come back up, and this will be filled in, or maybe this will be a special drop basement into another little nether gate I want to do. I don't know. But the quick and dirty will just come back and around and into a section back here behind an orange wall. And back here will be where all this good stuff is. So this will have to be a way into the nether gate now. So I'll make that happen. So I need to find a way to figure out how I'm going to make this little switch thing. So the water stream will be such that it'll be like 5, 6, 7, 8 and flow onto that spot, right? Because this spot is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For this stream. So they will both water terminate in this stream and go forward from there. Oh, maybe I want it to bring it back one more. Well, I can extend it like this by doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if this were open and that stream was coming from that way, they would presumably both go this way. Yeah, so that would be the way to go. So I'll just add an orange block there, and that'll be just fine. All right. Oh, I'll fix it later. Anyways, let me get that built, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this has all been replaced. I will be doing the movement later. This will all depend on water going into this block right here. Oh, I won't be able to get to it from there if I do it like this anymore. I will find a way like this. Because it's eventually going to come here anyways. All right, so water will go into that block. And it will flow down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be closed. Oh, the switch is on the other side. Bummer, but that will be closed. And then a bucket of water will go from here and flow all the way this way. And then there'll be a bucket of water here that flows all the way down and around, etc., etc. I am going to go get the water. So here's what the entire thing will look like. Bam. I'm thinking I'm going to put some fence post over the top of this. Possibly. Add a little color to it. But this comes down like this. This is now my receiving area. So the villagers will be down in here, streaming around in a giant circle. And if they come in through here, this is the switch for this one, which will turn that waterway off. So the water will flow down here and then turn that away, because that one will be open as it is now. I can close it. Huzzah. So when it's in this configuration, the water streams will just keep cycling back that way. If I did my math right, and I believe I did. But we'll see, won't we? I'll probably remove this for the time being to make it easier for me to work with the water. And do the final bit. But let me go ahead and get this all going, and I'll show you what it's all about. This guy I can also reach from here. Bam. So it'll work out. All right, let me get this going, release the villagers, or maybe I'll show you me releasing the villagers. Yeah, let's do that. Back in a moment. All right, my friends, here comes the big reveal. Not too much of a reveal, to be honest with you, since you've already seen it, but here it is, fully functional, operational. The gentlemen in question are flowing down and around and making the turns just fine. Did not know that these half slabs, the top half slabs, were going to cause these guys to have these kind of glitchy kind of things, but this is the gentleman in question, this is the reason why we're stopped. Whoops, whoops, whoops. As you can see, you cannot click on him. So be careful there. Let me pick something that, there we go. Let's see, and here we have a toolsmith. Ooh, an efficiency shovel. And here we have a leather worker who can give us leather. I think he does enchanted leather. Who do we got here? Next, we have a whippensmith. And here we have a farmer. So we kind of want to separate him out also, because look at these trades. We could trade, we got a ton of wheat, as you know. Potatoes are around, carrots are around, but all of those things can be around. So since carrots are 15, I'd probably start growing carrots up on the... Ooh, it's not so fast, cartographer. I think that's the cartographer. Just slow down, slow down, slow down. It is. He's in a hurry. He does not want anything to do with it. Cleric. And what do we got here? Another cleric. Okay. So there's all our villagers. It looks like there's a couple little guys fighting over there. Were those both cartographers? Let's find out. Nitwit. Cartographer. Or was it the same one? Nope, it looks like there's two. Okay. So there it is. And inside here, as you can see, if I were to switch this, they would come through here, and then I'd have to push them in. And take them away, which is what I think I'm going to do with a couple of them. So let me go ahead and do that, and take them over to the iron farm and get them loaded in there. But I think that's enough for now. That was a pretty long video. It didn't need to be any longer than that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I sure do hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have enjoyed it, by all means, give me a thumbs up. And if you think that's a pretty cool little build, then by all means, subscribe if you'd like to see more. Can I go downstairs? I can. I'm backing in. I'm moonwalking in. There are my guys. I think it's a pretty decent build. Anyways, folks, until next time, my name is JC, and I will see you again very, very soon. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.